Hi, my name is Pastor Timothy Williams. I've lived in the Shiloh community here for 19 years, and the house that I'm living in now, this was my grandmother's house, and I can remember, as youngsters coming home and coming here to grandmother's and for different events. We would come here for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and as we grew up to be teenagers, we'd have to come here and do the grass cutting and work in the garden and help take care of our cousins here. Whatever grandma needed, we were here in Shiloh. Pretty much all my life I've been here, and I know what it looked like and everything. I remember riding a bicycle and walking this dirt road over here. When we were young, we used to play. There used to be a railroad bed over here, and we would go through the ditch. As little kids, we'd get on the other side of the road to 84 and to go into that community, and we used to run up and down and play on this dirt road and everything, and it was just flat grounds. It never been we were never in a hole. We never experienced the flow of water, all the water coming on us. You would see the water go down the road, along the road, because they had ditches. It was a county road, and water would never come over here. We never experienced.
We moved to Shiloh in 1968 after they immigrated New Brockton High School, and I've been here ever since until I graduated in 1981. And I've never seen it flood like this. We did yard work, field work, until they did this road and put this 4-lane in here. I went out of state for about 8-10 years and moved back. Ever since they put this 4-lane on out here in Shiloh and on 84, we've never experienced any flooding until then, the past five years and 6 months. And water's going under everybody's house, in their houses down here in Shiloh. And we just don't know what to do. We've asked for help. Everybody want to blame each other, state, county, and we don't have any recognition right now. And they're trying to flood us out.
Hello. I'm Willie Horsted Jr. I've been raised up in this community practically all my life. I went to the military in 1966. Got out of the Army in 68. Then I joined the National Guard. Right after I got out of the Army, I bought me a trailer and came here. My mother and them had a brick home in this exact spot here, and it caught fire and burned one night. And that's when I moved my trailer here. And I can't say that I had ever seen the devastation that we have it now because of the weather, and the rain because of the weather, since I've been living here. The erosion that we are having now is caused by what this new road is done to us. We've been promised that, I was promised that it wouldn't do no harm to our property when it first started on the road, but they lied to me. And we can't get no. After our highway to 4 has been completed, I have experienced some damage to my home and all my property. I can't even walk in my trailer, in my kitchen or my trailer there, and do any cooking hard because my trailer has sunk down in the ground, and my framework underneath my trailer is warped, just that bad, and it's just bad.
But now, with the 84 expansion, what I'm saying, and the highway and how they turned the pipes on us and brought the water over here, we're in a hole now. We ain't never experienced this. As a little boy, we would go from house to house because everybody over here was kin people. You know, they pretty much wanted us to fellowship with everybody because there were 4 sisters, and we went to every house over here. We walked these grounds as teenagers, and when I got grown, like when I was like 20 years old, like 19 and 20, we were here because we had to come to grandmama's house. Everybody came to grandma, and when we had special occasions, we walked this dirt road, you know, that was here before they took it out to put 84 here, and you know, things were normal. We had good times, and Shiloh was Shiloh, you know what I'm saying? You could ride by and see this area here. You knew, you know what I'm saying? You knew who stayed where, and everybody came home, but we never experienced the flooding that we having now. You know what I'm saying? It's never been like this. And you know, and after they put us in the hole, we experienced all this water, the water just coming in, it was turned on us. And we experienced a lot, you know, with all this water flowing through here. Man, it's something different. I remember my kids used to ride the bicycles up and down the dirt road, and we used to be foster parents, and our foster child would get on a bicycle and ride with them too. And you know, we were just living a normal life, and you know, we had great plans. And I started fixing up this house when I moved here in 2004. You know what I'm saying? And we started fixing the house up. I had great plans for this place to do great things. And then I began to buy other properties over here. I bought the property next to this property, and then after I bought that property, then I bought the next property, put our restaurant. The restaurant came up, and actually we opened it up this year in 2023. We started the process in 2022, and you know, and all that water just began to come through, and it just began to flood everything. And you know, we become frustrated and you know, and aggravated with it. We kept talking to people, kept reaching out and asking for help, and we couldn't even get no help. This has been going on for 5 years and 6 months.
Ever since they put this Highway 84 in and 4-laned, everybody's stressed out, tearing families apart. Families have moved that have been here for years, and we never experienced anything like this. I feel we've been treated unjust and unfair, and we want to get this problem resolved so we can be made whole again as a Shiloh. A lot of families have moved away since all of this, and we just need a problem solved. It's been too long.
I feel like we've been treated unfairly because of the expansion of the Highway 84 they put here. Because we experiencing so much damage and stuff to our property, and nothing been done about it. So it seems like nobody really cared. We have been experiencing the problem for 5 years and 6 months. I would like to see them fix this problem, solve it and fix it, because we have suffered a lot, because you know, physically and mentally, you know, and compensate us for what we experienced, you know.
The water has been turned on this community, has flooded, damaged our homes and everything, and I do believe that we've been treated unfairly, you know what I'm saying, because of what we experienced. And you know, people are stressed out, they're mentally stressed, they're physically stressed, and you know, just imagine, you know, just 5 years and 6 months having to dig ditches, you know, even over here, you know, having to dig, and because the state forced the waters on us, and you know, that's a lot of mental stress and physical stress, and all we want them to do is just come in here and fix this situation, because we ain't never experienced this before. You know, mind you, been here 19 years, and you know, and having to deal with this, and my children going through it, and even in the room there, you know, they're in the wintertime, they feel all the cold air coming up out of the floor because the house is settling, and right now we're living in fear because we don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't know when this thing is going to hit. I'm afraid. You know what I'm saying? I'm having to sleep with hammers under my bed. Well, why is that? Because just in case something happened, we can't get out. We got to use something to break our way out. Because if the house were to sink while we're in here asleep, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? And we're living in, I wouldn't say fear, but we're living in a situation that, hey, it's real, because you hear the house cracking, you hear the walls shifting, and we ain't got nowhere else to go. We don't have the money to pay for another house and go somewhere until all this is fixed. And just the other day, I had the gas people come out, and you know, you can see the gas lines, the yellow ribbons all across here. That is a main gas line that will blow this place to pieces. If this house were to sink and hit this pipe right here, it's gonna probably blow up this whole community here. People are gonna die. You know what I'm saying? We need immediate action right now. We need help right now. And so we're living, just imagine 5 years and 6 months living through all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, we didn't tell them to put this gas line here. We didn't tell them to bring in the water and flood us. You know, all the water from the other side of 84 is coming over here. And you know, we're not living a normal life. It's frustrated, it's aggravating, and we just need some help. And all we want them to do is to make us whole and fix the problem. They don't know what to do. People are scared, you know, and so we just need help. We need help because we didn't ask for this. We didn't create this. They put us in this. And so that's what we need. We need help. We just want to be made whole and fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it takes, you know, to make people whole. May need to buy new homes. You know what I'm saying? My home has sunk. You know, you can see the wall that's cracking on the outside. So we just need help, y'all. And that's all we're asking for.